Hello everyone. Today we're gonna talk about our projects, which is Java to Python converter. On this presentation, we have 4 people at the group, which are Zhiqiang Tan, Jerry Lei, Junyan Dong, and Yuwei Sun. First of all, we're gonna talk about the content of our presentation. First one is introduction. The second one is code translation backend implementation method. The third one is user interface, technology selection, and implementation methods. The last one is conclusion. As introduction, the purpose of this course work is to implement a converter that converts Java code to Python code. To achieve this functionality, we define Java to Python converter to implement the backend processing for converting the input Java code to the corresponding Python code. We use Python Codify as the front-end technology to provide a user-friendly graphical interface. This report will detail the design ideas, code ideas, front-end of Python Codify technology introduction. First of all, why did we choose Python as our output target? Python language has the following advantages. The first one is Python language is very concise and friendly. Python language has many certain more complex concepts. Users do not have to think about measuring memory, release, and application problems, and do not have to think about measuring the content of variables. You can just use it. For people with a little English, it is very easy to understand and get started with the programming. The second one is the Python language supports cross-platform operation. Users can run the Python language on a variety of platforms. For example, the most common ones are Linux, Windows, Mac, and of course, FreeBSD and Solaris. The third one is the Python language is growing rapidly. Its usage rate is rising, and it can be used in a wide range of scenarios. It can be used in a wide range of scenarios. At present, big data is very popular, and the research on artificial intelligence has been hot. Python has become the #1 programming language for exploring artificial intelligence. And it is growing. It is believed that at least the next decade, the Python language will grow stronger with the development of artificial intelligence. The fourth one is the future of the Python language is worth looking forward to become more and more popular along with the development of artificial intelligence. Therefore, in the future, we believe that the Python language will be gonna use a lot. So the second one is gonna be Teddy for doing the presentation.
The second part is for the code implementation. The implementation idea of the code translation part is mainly as follows. The first part is remove nodes. First, remove all annotations from the input Java code to avoid interference with subsequent processing. The second part is line-by-line processing. For each line of Java code, follow the following steps. The first step is check and handle the braces in the line and adjust the indent level. The second step is to convert the Java syntax to the corresponding Python syntax. The third step is add the converted Python code to the results. The third part is output result. Output the converted Python code to the user. The code mean method should have 3. The first one is convert Java line to Python function, processing each line of input Java code by applying a series of predefined conversion rules and converting it into equivalent Python code. Rules include processing comments, print statement variable declarations, and control structures. During the conversion, the remove unnecessary simples function is also called to clear the redundant simples. The second is remove unnecessary simples function, responsible for removing the semicolon and the left brackets at the end of each line of code to ensure that the generated Python code meets the syntax specification. Finally, the specific transformation function converts Java line to Python line. The various transformation rules in the function are analyzed in detail as follows. The first one is conversion comment. Convert Java single line comment to Python single line comment. Using regular experience, this transformation simplifies the difference in notation between the two languages. The second one is convert print statement. Convert the system out print line of Java to print of Python using regular expressions. This makes the output statement consistent between the two languages. The third part is transformation variable declaration. Use regular expressions to extract variable types, variable names, and initial values and convert them to the Python syntax. This step transforms Java's strong type variable declarations to Python's weak type variable declaration, simplifying the syntax. And the last one is convert other functions, functional statement, and that need to be converted in other Java languages. And next, Junyuan Dong will introduce his part.
All right, thank you, Teddy. So part 3 is about designing the UI interface. A good program must have a concise and user-friendly interactive interface. Therefore, we have chosen PyQt5. PyQt5 is a cross-platform graphical user interface library for creating desktop applications based on the Qt5 framework. PyQt5 provides a large number of components and features, making it easy to develop feature-rich desktop applications. In this course assignment, we use PyQt5 as a front-end technology, combined with the back-end functionality to provide user with a simple and easy-to-use graphic interface. For this interface, we need 3 main functionalities. The first one is the interface design. We use PyQt5 components such as QLabel, QTextEdit, and QPushButton to design a concise interface. The interface includes an input box for entering Java code, an output box for displaying converted Python code, a start button for triggering the conversation process, and a reset button for resetting. The second is event handling. To respond to users' operations, we need to add event handling to the button on the interface. When the user clicks the start button, a function is triggered. The function first retrieves Java code from the input box, then calls Java to Python converter to convert Java code to Python code, and finally display the converted code in the output box. Last but not least, main program. In the main program, we create a Q application object to manage the entire application's lifecycle. We then create a custom window class, which inherits from PyQt5.qt widgets.qmain window, and includes the interface and event handling logic we implemented in the above steps. Finally, we display the window and enter the Q application event loop. That's it for my part, and Jeru is going to deliver his part.
The last is the conclusion. And finally, this course assignment design implements Java code to Python code converter based on Java to Python converter and PyQt5. and with a simple back-end processing and a friendly front-end interface, and we provide users with an easy-to-use translating code. In this report, we mainly analyze the prospects of the current code converter and the reason why we choose the target output language. And there are quite a lot of tools for converting between different language in the current programming tools. According to the statistics from some websites, the frequency of the tools targeted at Python is much higher than others. This also shows that our progress has some practical significance for the present. In this project, our goal is to achieve a transformation tool. However, through searching, we also find that if we can put the project as a JavaScript script, uh, its convenience will be greatly improved. Therefore, if our project process smoothly on the original schedule, and we will also discuss this aspect specifically. And thank you for watching. That's all our group talking about.